My name is Elizabeth Spark, and I'm an assistant dean in the Graduate College, and I oversee the admissions and enrollment unit, and I have worked on campus for about 24 years. So a typical day for me here in grad admissions is hard to describe because I would say I don't have a typical day. It changes every day. It's part of the reason I love my job is it's never boring. I think it also depends on the time of year. So for example, in the spring semester is when we process the vast majority of the admissions for the fall term. Every day there's files that aren't normal. There's files where they're looking at these credentials and they're different than they're used to seeing. So I've been doing this job for a very long time. I've been reviewing international credentials for over 20 years. And because of that, I can review a set of credentials that my staff have never seen before and be able to sort of make that call. I'm very fortunate in my role to have a lot of rewarding moments with students. And one time that always stands out to me, and this was a few years back, but I had an international student who needed to travel back to their home country to apply for a student visa. They were taking a train up to Chicago to fly out of O'Hare. And they needed their I-20, which is the visa eligibility document that we issue here in our office that they use to apply for a visa. And they needed it that day. And their train was actually going to be stopping in Champaign for about 30 minutes at like 6:30 p.m. It was sometime in the early evening. And they were desperate. They didn't know what they were gonna do. And I just thought, I can go to the train station at 6:30 at night, it's fine. And so I issued their I-20 and I drove to the train station downtown and met the student, gave them their I-20. They got right back on their train. A couple months later, they came to campus and sought me out and they were just so grateful. Doing that and knowing that because I did that, that student was able to get their visa and ultimately get to come back to the United States and get to pursue their graduate program. It's just really rewarding when they actually seek you out just to tell you thank you and tell you that what you did really made a difference in their life. If I had to say why my role matters, I would say that I make graduate education possible for people from around the world. And so if I'm doing my job successfully, even though it's behind the scenes, it allows applicants to focus on what's important, focus on writing that perfect essay, focus on getting everything they need together to apply and ultimately become an amazing student here. My name is Elizabeth Spark, a Chancellor Staff Excellence Award winner, and I'm an Illinois professional.